All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are going to unlock some of the hidden powers inside your iPad. And the best part, these are features that are already there, just kind of waiting for you to find them. So, you probably use your iPad for the usual stuff, right? Browsing, watching videos, maybe a little bit of work. But I'm telling you, it is capable of so much more than that. It's really time we move past the basics and found those features that can totally transform how you work, create, and just get things done. Okay, first up, let's talk about some creative tricks. And I mean simple stuff, but really powerful techniques you can start using like right now to make your projects and your notes actually stand out.
Okay, this first one, it honestly feels like magic. You can literally pull an object right out of a photo's background. All you do is long press it, you'll see it kind of shimmer and lift off the page, and then you just drag it. Drop it into your notes, a message, a digital journal, whatever. It is the perfect way to get these super clean visuals without needing any fancy editing software.
But wait, you can take this even further. So after you've lifted that object, you can tap Add Sticker, and bam, it's saved forever. You can even throw on some cool effects, like a white outline or a glossy finish. And just like that, you've turned any image into your own custom sticker. How cool is that? You know when you're scrolling through your photos and you see a color that's just perfect, and you think, man, I wish I could use that exact color in my notes or my designs. Well, guess what? You absolutely can. Okay, so here's how you do it. Just take a screenshot. In the little markup tools that pop up, tap the color wheel, and then look for the eyedropper icon. Now for the fun part. Just drag that little tool over the image to sample the exact color you want, and boom, your iPad will show you its unique hex code. So now you have this secret code for that color. You just copy that hex code, and you can paste it into apps like GoodNotes to create your own custom pen colors. All of a sudden, your notes and your digital planners can have this perfectly coordinated look, and it's all based on colors that you found and loved yourself. All right, let's build on that. We've talked creative tricks, now let's pivot to pure productivity. We're going to make your note-taking and file organizing way more efficient. I mean, we've all done this, right? You're dragging photos from your library or documents from your files into a folder one by one by one. It is so slow, so tedious. Well, there's a much better way. It's this awesome shortcut where you can stack items. So you long press the first file until it kind of lifts up. Then, while you're still holding it, just use another finger to tap on all the other things you want to add. They'll all just fly into this neat little stack. Then you can just move and drop that entire group all at once. It's a total game changer. Okay, for anyone with an Apple Pencil, this next one, called Scribble, is seriously a game changer. You can literally handwrite in any text field. A search bar, a document, anywhere you type, and your iPad just instantly turns your handwriting into clean typed text. And here's the best part. It's so intuitive. Made a mistake? You don't have to find an eraser tool or anything. You just scribble over the word you want to delete. Like just scratch it out and it vanishes. It makes handwriting on the iPad feel so natural and seamless. Now, what about capturing those random thoughts that pop into your head? For that, QuickNotes is your best friend. All you do is swipe up from the bottom right corner of the screen, and this little note window just appears on top of whatever you're doing. You can jot down an idea, save a link right from Safari, or even highlight some text on a website and add it to a quick note instantly. Super useful. All right, so you're creating faster, you're organizing smarter. Now let's tie this all together and really master your workflow. This is how you become a true iPad power user. Okay, this next one is one of my absolute favorites, focus modes. What this lets you do is create different home screens for different parts of your life. So for example, your work mode can show only your productivity apps, and it hides all those distracting games and social media apps. But then, when you're done for the day, you switch over to your personal focus and a totally different home screen pops up. It is such an incredible way to cut down on digital clutter and really stay in the zone. And if you really want to speed things up, you've got to master these hand gestures. Need to undo something? Just do a quick 3-finger swipe to the left. Need to redo it? 3-finger swipe to the right. To switch between your open apps, it's a 4-finger swipe. Or, even easier, just flick your finger along that little bar at the very bottom. Trust me on this, once you start using them, they become second nature in no time. But what about real multitasking? I mean, what if you need to work with a bunch of apps at once? Not just split screen, but in actual overlapping windows. You know, just like you would on a laptop? Well, that's exactly what Stage Manager is for. It finally lets you resize and overlap your app windows so you can create a really flexible workspace. You can even group apps together for certain tasks, and they'll stay right where you left them. Honestly, it's the closest the iPad has ever gotten to a real desktop experience, and it's fantastic for when you need to get serious work done.
So when you start putting all of these pieces together, lifting objects from photos, using quick notes, organizing with stacks, and then multitasking with Stage Manager, your iPad really does transform. It stops being just a device for watching stuff and becomes a powerful command center that's tailored perfectly to how you work.
So, after seeing all these hidden powers just waiting to be used, there's really only one question left to ask. Which one are you going to try first?